my god, it's been a year since I've seen you. Did you have a glow up? I just realized I did post a video in this new year. This is the first video I'm filming in the new year, so logistically that makes sense in my head. Some of you might not strike me this, but I'm a movie savant, a critic, a cinephile. As a YouTuber, I don't think I should label myself anything that ends with file, but we're gonna go look back to the past by reviewing every movie I watched in one sentence. I'm gonna warn you, there's gonna be a lot of run-on sentences, misuse of commas. Okay, let's stop dilly-dallying and get into the reviews. In total, I watched 129 movies, so be prepared. And now I commence January. The Wolf of Wall Street. Now, this is a Barbie movie if it was made solely for men. And you can't convince me otherwise. April. That was the only movie I watched in January. The Great Gatsby. Everyone in this movie is a manic pixie dream girl if you really think hard and long about it. Also, Leonardo DiCaprio, if you're watching this. Sorry. Yeah. Why can't this girl get 3 dads but I can't even get 1? Explain that to me. Puss in Boots, The Last Witch. This is cinema at its peak. The Earth, better yet, the Milky Way. We'll never know true art finds this again. If this was a person, I would cut them open and crawl into their skin and reside there if I could. Reverse substance their ass. On the other hand, this made me regret being born in this timeline. Buddies, buddies, buddies. Guys, I'm really scared. Who's the imposter? Elvis, you're telling me I have to sit through the longest 2.5 hours of my entire life, and I don't even get to see that man dying, shitting on that damn toilet? Foul! I never want to see a man gyrate in my direction again. Crimson Pink, when will it be my turn to live in a gothic Victorian mansion while freaking Tom Hiddleston, while he's also going to Pound Town on his slightly off-putting sister? Crossroads. I don't even remember the plot twist, but I just remember it was like the most soul-changing, life-altering thing to happen in my entire existence. Also, Britney Spears. Anna, my kink is girl boss spy movies. Is that gay? Probably. Secret obsession. We'll just say London Tipton's life really went downhill after she got off that cruise ship. Girl. The Florida Project. I don't even have enough word count to describe how I feel, so I'm just gonna say words that convey the emotions I'm feeling. Despair, pain, sobbing, misery, more pain. Yeah. Minions, The Rise of Gru. Do minions have fair wages, like workers' rights, health insurance? I'm getting quite scared honestly at this point, so can someone look into this? 6 Days, 7 Nights. Severely underrated movie. I am considering a small plane hijacking where we crash over a small, somewhat romantic island. I just kind of got to scope out my local pilots. Alternatively, I would consider entrapping Drew Starkey in that small plane, but more complicated. Priscilla. The things I would do to Elvis if he was in my room right now, none of them freaky. All of them nefarious. He is not invited to my book club, sir. Also, damn! Show that man shitting on the toilet! The Lost City. Forever yearning for the same feelings that I got from watching Indiana Jones for the first time. And I'm still searching. I'm still searching. Death Becomes Her. Actually, Death Becomes Me, because what's the point of living if no movie will ever amount to this, like, if you don't like this movie, I don't like you. The Devil Wears Prada. If I could serve CUNT to the degree that Meryl Streep did in this movie, my life would be set. Unfortunately, I have crippling social anxiety, so. Alias Grace. Netflix, part 32 minutes, 10 seconds. You're welcome. Now, May. Wild Things. I think I hit my lifetime limit of hearing Good Girl. Hunger Games. I would have just let them take my sister. I am an only child though, so. The books were better though. She-Devil. This is my petition to only allow men to wear little pink towels around their waists. I will be accepting signatures at this time, so. The Amazing Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man's canonical reason for his uncle dying is that he wanted some chocolate milk, and I love that for him, so. Also, Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man. Catch me in these streets. I will be defending his honor. But I'm a cheerleader. No, but I would want to go to this gay conversion camp. Like, I get to be with hot lesbians, and I get to wear that cute little pink outfit. Let me clear my schedule real quick. Atlas. This movie is actually so foul for having me kick my little feetsies to an AI robot the whole time. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. Fear. This is just the canon Wattpadders reading experience, and I'm luckily past those dark, decrepit days. The roller coaster scene did have my kitty clawing at her enclosure though. June. X. Serving Ethel realness. That freaky grandma though was the scariest shit I've seen in my entire life. Like, I rebuke any old women of that stature, unless they're gals. Pearl. Now, what Scarecrow is ready to get down sexual style, because Mama's ready. Maxine. I want her to step on me like she stepped on that man's balls. And I don't know what that says about me. And I don't know what that says about you watching someone like me. Loved the trilogy. Bamps. The only redeemable thing about this movie was the giant Big Time Rush poster in Times Square. And I'll leave it at that. Fright Night. I don't know what's worse. The fact that this man pulled out binoculars when she was ready to get freaky. I'm talking going to Pound Town. Or the fact that she didn't look out that damn window when he said, oh, I think I see two men holding a coffin. Underrated 80s slasher though. Scary movie too. The ex-manager of Alvin and the Chipmunks really hit hard times. Maybe we should like donate to a GoFundMe. I'm not really sure how we set this up. The Ritual. I would join that damn cult. I'm not 1v1ing that beast. I'm not him. Madam Web. This was a movie. And I did watch it. Yeah. Rango. Now, does anyone want to watch this movie with me, but like we don't drink any water until they fix the drought? That way we can feel like fully immersed. No? Oh, okay. Slums of Beverly Hills. Now, this movie was pretty good until, you know, that one scene that made me want to projectile vomit and never speak to any of my male family members again. Yeah, pretty decent though. Labor pain. This is a good time to announce I am pregnant, which there means that you have to watch all of my videos, donate to my GoFundMe, you know, fund this little parasite in my tummy, and you are the father. So, Hotel Transylvania. This movie will forever haunt me. Trauma dump incoming. I was talking to this girl in a gay way. She looks exactly like Mavis. I'm Ginger. I could have lived this life. I fumbled, guys. I fumbled so hard. July. Kind of similar, The Hitcher. It was very sad to see this little gay couple, like they couldn't settle their differences, but you know, you can't make a housewife into a hoe. Or wait, Black Swan. I did ballet when I was like 10 for like a year. So you could basically say I lived this or whatever. Jigsaw. I mean, at least he didn't kill people for being depressed this time. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Raw? Next question. Hannibal. Also raw, but like in a different way. An Amish murder. New side quest unlocked. Become Amish. Who wants to be invited to my Rumspringa? Amish garbs on me? White chicks. This is classical literature. Period. August. Totally killer. Forget the damn movie, bro. Every time I see Kiernan Shipka on my screen, I'm trying to decipher the whole entire movie whether it's actually her or if it's McKenna Grace. One of them is a clone. Someone needs to look into this. The government? I don't know. Someone, aliens? I don't know what's happening, but something's happening. Run, sweetheart, run. Finally, the free bleeding representation we all needed. I'm tired of the pad propaganda. Monsters versus aliens. Smash. I don't know how atomically that would work, but it's not about the size of the tool. It's about the passion while you're smashing. I'm sorry. Sweet Home Alabama, surprisingly not about incest. It is mildly racist though, so. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Now this is exactly what I thought would happen to me when I downloaded the Ouija board app onto my phone at age 11 and pretended to summon Michael Jackson. I wish I was lying. I'm not. Zombieland. I can't tell if I want him or I am him. I definitely wanted her though. It's a boy-girl thing. Let's just say it aged like Prince Philip. Pleasantville. Canonically, the mom in this movie freaks her kitty so hard in her bathtub that a tree in the front yard bursts into flames. I think that's peak feminist literature right there. Where the Heart Is. I thought the main love interest in this movie's name was Horny the whole time, and honestly, I kind of liked him a little less when I found it wasn't. Big girls don't cry, they get even. Very cute. Very wholesome. Also, baby Corey Matthew. Bride of Chucky. Chucky had the biggest fumble of the century, and I'll leave it at that. Seed of Chucky. This is peak nuclear family. Murderous, psychopathic doll, Jennifer Tilly, and their non-binary child, Tarot. This movie made me realize why people hate girls who like astrology. October, jump scare incoming, Uglies. I like this in the sense that it's so bad, it's kind of good. I hope I never have to see the bold glamour on another human being in my entire life though. Please. Little Italy. Now this might be an Italian phobic movie, but I see Hayden Christensen. I click. The Roman Girl. If I met a genie, my first wish would be that Brittany Murphy never agreed to do this movie. The 40-Year-Old Virgin. I can't even make a joke right now because at the rate my life is going, this is going to be me in 20 years. So. The Hottie and the Naughty. You don't understand how much I need to know how much Paris Hilton got paid to do this movie. Like, I'm baffled. Go watch this movie, come back and be baffled with me. Because what? Anyone but you might not look at me the same. I don't get the Glenn Powell hype. My condolences and your loss of respect for me. Freeway. I don't think I could name a single character I liked in this movie, even if a gun were to my head, or like a rose toy to my cooter. Dracula, Dead and Loving It. Now, Dracula might be on my hear me out cake in a theoretical universe. That might be this one. It is this one. Also the dance sequences ate the fuck down. Is it too much to ask for a group of girl space friends minus space where we go on very impractical yet super fashionable super secret spy missions? Because I'm ready. American Psycho. In South Korea. No, but really? This is who y'all entertain Sims fall to your knees for? Who practically sucked his toes? Really? Clock Watchers. This is Sex in the City if they weren't all rich. Minus that waste of space, Mr. Vic. Autumn in New York. This is not a wholesome fall romance movie. I repeat, I was duped, conned. I thought I was gonna see Winona Ryder fall in love among the falling leaves. I did not. See for me. Now for a movie all about cat sitting, there was not enough cat scream time. Also, terrible cat sitter. Woman of the hour. I deleted Bumble after I finished this movie. The Garfield movie. This is deadbeat dad propaganda. I don't give a fuck if he watched Garfield grow up. He never even tried to contact Garfield. I'll say it with my chest again. Fuck Garfield's dad. Okay? And think about all the little kids watching this thinking, oh, maybe my dad's just in the tree and he actually really loves me and he didn't leave me to go get milk. No, Timmy. He's hanging out with his new family. He's loving his new wife. He's buying his new kids toys. He's not coming back. So yeah, Salt. I literally watched this when I was high on fentanyl from surgery. I don't remember a thing. A Goofy movie. Hear me out. Goofy. There's something about the way that he's like such a good dad that just really gets my ovaries to start quivering with lust. Final Girl. The main guy in this movie literally grooms a 6-year-old child. And she ends up killing all like the freaky boys. But like, girl, the predator is right in front of you. Like, Psycho. Patrick Bateman's only crime was girl bossing. Girl hunts boy. More like girl and boy hunts me because the ending of this movie pissed me the fuck off. Like, they're ghosts. It already doesn't make sense. Just let them have a fucking happy ending. Number Before Christmas. Girl, be for real. I can go band for band right now. November. Penelope. First off, that girl was never ugly. Men are just like subhuman at this point. Secondly, if she didn't dress as Miss Piggy for Halloween one time, I'm talking that should be a criminal offense. Children of the Corn. Honestly, just a great commercial for birth control. Piglet's a big movie. I could write a 30-page, single-lined, Times New Roman, size 11 essay and still have more to say on why Piglet's friends don't deserve him. I did cry though. The Great Gatsby, but the old one. I would commit nefarious crimes and acts of terror and violence to attain Daisy's wardrobe in this movie. I rest my case. The Nun. Why is she kind of bad though? Along Came Polly. Do not watch this movie if you have crippling, chronic social anxiety. Secondhand embarrassment literally ate my ass. Uptown Girls. I fear I'm both of them, and that explains a lot. Go watch this movie. I command it. I tell you. I watched this during my luteal phase. Grave mistake. Major sob fest. Location, my chair. Time, all 120 minutes. Lisa Frankenstein. Non-verbal boyfriend. Final boss. Honey. I would say thank you if Jessica Alba spit in my mouth and called me a homophobic slur. I shouldn't say that. Publicly. Death on the Nile, 1978. My dream in life is to become a 1950s detective genius. Unfortunately, I suppose I will have to settle for being a mildly annoying YouTuber. Sleepaway Camp. I'll say it again for the ones in the back. The world would be a much better place if men wore tiny little short shorts and slutty little crop tops, okay? Is it a crime for speaking the truth? Murder by death. This is Glue if it were your mildly racist uncle who you are scared of and avoid at Thanksgiving. Mommy dearest, this is the first time in my life I'm thankful not to be a Nepo baby. The Nutcracker. We're like, come crack these nuts. Whoa. Shattered Glass. Could not tell you if there was a plot to this movie. I was just staring at how scrumptious Hayden Christensen looked. Cinderella, 1965. Pookie, that man is not straight. Love the lavender marriage representation though. The last month of the year, December. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Shout out to every fellow thought daughter who was personally victimized by this movie, as I was. Jack Frost. I need a sequel to this movie where he just goes on his incel arc because you're telling me his main squeeze leaves him for some Rory Keener lookalike after he commits nefarious acts to save her bummy little village. Like, actually, no, women don't deserve rights, Your Honor. The Truman Show. All he has to do is whip out his schlong on camera. Like, what are they gonna do? They can't keep filming? Well, I mean, they could. But genre switch. Frosty the Snowman. I'm gonna need someone to give me that hat, and do not ask me why there's a lifelike replica of Spencer Reid in my backyard. I've got plans. The Little Drummer. There's nothing like watching a little boy see his entire family burnt to a crisp in front of his eyes that gets you in the festive holiday spirit. No, really, like what? Other Enchanted, 10 out of 10, no notes, left no crumbs. Shrek is quaking in his boots right now because you're taking the crown for Disney Cuntified. 10 things I hate about you, well, I'll give the one thing I hate about this movie, and that's that every rom-com will pale in comparison, because what am I supposed to do after this? Also, by panic, who do I look at? Elizabeth, this is my official petition for more ginger women teetering on the edge of sanity to be in power positions. I would definitely not have any invested interest in that. Santa Claus is coming to town, Burgermeister Meister Burger. Ready or not. My flaw is I would have been excited when they said we were playing hide and seek. Like, yes, hunt me down in your cozy Victorian mansion. I will be taking my first place prize. A nonsense Christmas. I wish Sabrina Claus would play with my jingle balls so I could be her little ho ho ho. It ends with us. What a despicable, demeaning, disgusting, downright atrocious monstrosity of a wardrobe. Oh, and the movie did suck too, I guess. Mean Girls 2024. Let's just say when Regina George said, "My name is Regina George," my lady lines were similar to the Mariana Trench. No further comments. Juno. No, Sabrina. Actually, I haven't tried this one. I wouldn't be opposed, though, to being impregnated by Michael Cera, so. Curious George, A Very Monkey Christmas. Yes, I did watch this at the grown age of 20. And yes, I would have a passionate love-making session with the man with the yellow hat. No, I won't apologize. Forget that. Strike that from the record. That didn't happen. Decent movie. Never played any of the games. Yeah. Some like it how it walked so white chicks could run. Barbie. Now I watched the way God intended it to be watched. Barbenheimer. So first Barbie. Some of you are gonna hate me for this. I didn't love the movie. Put away your pitchforks. I just felt like it was a giant Barbie ad. Like I just felt like they were trying to recover from their anti-feminist Barbie reputation. Yes, it was feminist, but it's like, why was it feminist? You know, really got to think about that. It's Mattel propaganda. Now, Oppenheimer. Some would say it blew my mind. An explosion of knowledge. Someone would say it was the bomb. I think God was mad at me for making that joke because my battery died. Sorry, I apologize deeply. That was very insensitive of me, and I will not be making any jokes ever again. I don't even care about the script anymore. Okay, this was the best movie I watched in 2024. I pondered life. I rethought living. Okay, I could talk about this movie for hours, but I'm not. So back to your scheduled programming. Last 3 movies. Saltburn. I'm scarred in ways I didn't even think to be scarred. I am more traumatized from this movie than my father's milk vacation. I want to see an alternate universe where Krampus is against Kevin McAllister because I already know who my money's on and it's not the freaky man with the long tongue. Also, awful movie, by the way. Last movie. Challengers. My dream Challengers rotation. Spencer Reed. Me. And Dexter Laboratory's mother. That little Frankie Frank. 3 shows that I finished in 2024. Monk. Yes, I watched all 8 seasons in 2 months. No, I don't have a life. But this is one of the best shows I've ever been created. It's criminally underrated. And as someone with crippling OCD, I've never felt more seen in my entire life. Evil made me consider going on a religious arc, but then I realized there would not be as much tea or as hot a priest as David Acosta. And I probably would have also been stoned for being gay, so. My favorite show I have ever seen. Fallout. This is the best show ever made. I won't accept any criticism because there is none to be had. There's something about a 50s-esque Fallout nuclear apocalypse that just gets my gears, my ovaries all grinding up. And that's everything I watched in 2024, all wrapped up in a tiny little bow. I'm gonna show my little stats on here. And I don't want to yap about it because I've already yapped enough. Yeah, pretty cool, aren't I? Thank you for watching. Tell me what your favorite movies of 2024, or just in general, because I need to watch more good movies. I want to hear your opinions on all my stuff. Same time next year? Also, if you care to see any more of my stupid little movie reviews, but you can't be edged until next year, here's my Letterboxd account. I put it at the top of my description if anyone wants to follow me, because I'm desperate. I love you so much if you listen to all of this, and I love you if you didn't. But you'll never know that because you haven't seen this. See you next week. Hopefully. Someone take this camera away from me because I cannot stop yapping.